This week, Whack and Epified bring you some wacky and epic hidden messages in cartoons. I'm talking about the other cartoons, guys. Right. So for most of us, cartoons were pretty much the best part of our childhood. Some good, simple Sunday morning fun. Doesn't seem all that simple though when you consider some of the cartoon conspiracy theories that are doing the rounds. And some of them, not all, are pretty damn convincing. One of the biggest conspiracy theories is about the Pixar universe, a make-believe timeline on which all Pixar movies are supposed to be set. Originally detailed by writer and blogger John Negroni, this theory brings together all Pixar movies to show how the old witch from Brave, she's actually the cute little Boo from Monsters, Inc., who's stuck in a time warp searching for her favorite monster, Sully. And as an old woman, Baby Boo travels through time and space. She traces a story of superheroes who unwittingly give rise to artificial intelligence. Not just machines, even animals got smarter in this alternate universe. They learned how to cook. They also learned to hate people for all the pollution in the world. The intelligent machines teamed up with big corporations to help people defeat the smarter animals, leading to a machine takeover of the world. Machines eventually died out in the distant future because the planet, it ran out of resources. For a while, nothing but bugs survived in the world, devoid of people and machines, before they were replaced by mutant animals that Pixar decided to call monsters, who visits humans from the past through time-traveling doors, exactly how Boo time travels in Brave. If that blew your mind, then wait till you hear the stories behind the Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Like how a lot of people believe that the Flintstones were actually from the future, a post-apocalyptic world in which survivors created modern technology with whatever or whoever they had. That's how the elephant showers and petrodactyl aeroplanes came about. And that bird playing the records with its beak too? Now you thought that they were just being silly. Most believe that it's because the Flintstones were made in the 1960s, at the height of the Cold War, when stuff like nuclear holocausts and apocalypse were, let's just say, major trending topics. Another much-loved Hanna-Barbera cartoon, Scooby-Doo, well, that has more hidden hints about life in the 60s. A common perception is that Scooby and Shaggy were your regular teen stoners, forever hungry and paranoid, usually at the same time. Scooby-Doo cartoons also have something to say about the poor American economy, which is why all the rich people in the show were reduced to running around in scary costumes just to keep hold of their factories and villas. Now that can't be too much fun. Speaking of cartoons making a statement, innocent SpongeBob SquarePants, well, he's supposed to be one against nuclear testing. The part of the Marshall Islands under which SpongeBob and his friends live, well, that happened to be the site of nuclear tests in the 50s and the 60s. So apparently SpongeBob and his friends' silly faces, well, those are just mutations because of nuclear radiation. It also helped the conspiracy theory that SpongeBob was created by marine biologist Stephen Hillenburg. But when it comes to expressing an opinion with his cartoons, no one did it quite like Walt Disney, mostly because of how racist it was. When Disney characters weren't being racist, they were suffering from secret illnesses. All-time favorite Donald Duck was supposed to suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, after his stint in the World War II as a sailor, which would probably explain his crazy temper and anxiety, but it still doesn't explain why he wouldn't put on a pair of pants for God's sake. In the immortal words of Porky Pig, that's all, folks. Which, by the way, is an inscription of Mel Banks' tombstone, who was known as the Man of 1,000 Voices.
Like, comment and share this video. And for more wacky videos, subscribe to The Whack. And for videos on mythology and history, subscribe to Epified.
It's such a rare profession because you have to have a great understanding of the tobacco, the flavors, the scents, how tight it's supposed to be rolled. I mean, today a lot of cigars get made in factories, but hand-rolled cigars, they're pretty expensive.
King Ram of Ayodhya also gave up his life willingly. After he was done with his responsibilities in this world, he bid adieu to his royal life and took a Jal Samadhi.